illusion, it's an appearance. The time seems to be real and unreal.
Okay.
As everything that manifests is.
Yeah.
Oh.
If the me is creating the idea of separation.
If me is,
if the me is creating the idea of
oh,
separation.
No, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but we don't want to go too far with something that's not going to get anywhere. Me doesn't create separation. Separation happens, and apparently, and when separation, the energy of separation happens, suddenly me is formed. It's an artificial construct which suddenly seems to be there.
Okay, but I have a problem with the concepts. Like the concept, everything is one. The concept, everything is separated, a separation. The concept of this is real or this is not real. And I have a problem with what's the use of all these concepts?
None at all.
So why, I mean, when you talk, the moment it comes to me, it reaches me on the, I mean, as the words come, there comes a concept.
Yeah,
in my mind, as I perceive it, there comes a concept.
Yeah, words are conceptual. Well, I did explain at the beginning that we would be sharing words together which are conceptual. Mm-hmm. The only superficial effect that they can have is to maybe break down the construction of words we have about ideas about ourselves. That's a fairly superficial thing. The most powerful thing you could say that's happening here is silent. It has no words. So if I say something, in words that you don't comprehend, that's what happens. And let's be clear about this. The nature of wholeness is incomprehensible. So there's no way that any of us or anyone can comprehend what the nature of wholeness is. Even the nature of separation, although it can be sensed in some way or other, can't really be described. There is nothing that can be described. So the words are fairly superficial. What's going on here in terms of concepts or whatever is just superficial to quite an extent. And may break down belief systems that people have about their own nature, but that's all.
Yeah, because it makes me, I mean, since many years, since I'm kind of around different teachers or have been around, and I've come to a point where I feel it doesn't make any sense anymore. I mean, I'm here just by chance today. I'm not even looking for opportunities to go to someone anymore, because I always have the feeling, what's the point in kind of getting in touch with different ways of concepting?
Okay, so what you've been doing is meeting teachers. This is not a teaching. This is nothing like where you've been going. Where you've been going is to someone who's trying to teach you how to get to somewhere. This absolutely is not that.
Even though it's not true, because many of these so-called teachers basically say the same. Teaching, there's no goal, there's no...
I'd love to meet them, because I haven't met any teachers yet who do anything other than try to help somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have. I mean,
I have met. I'd love to know who they are.
For instance, Mikhail, for instance, Osho.
Osho?
Osho!
As far as I see it,
I don't think you could get much more dualistic than Osho. You couldn't get much more dualistic than Osho.
Yeah.
He was teaching people and helping people to find something.
No, but he was helping people to forget all the teaching.
Oh, isn't forgetting all the teaching finding something?
I've now
found how to forget all the teachings.
No, but then he would deny all the teaching and all the findings. I mean,
well,
as far as I...
experience it.
Well, maybe if you sit there and listen to this, you'll discover it isn't a teaching and there's nothing on offer. There's nothing for sale.
Except books.
Behind there.
Tony, you probably know these pictures that have 3 dimensions. Normally you see only 2 dimensions, but you can train your eyes and afterwards you see the 3rd dimension. You understand that?
I understand it, but it's a very limited view, of course.
Yes.
Because, of course, there is even more than 11 dimensions.
Apparently.
Well, scientists have now established in their plodding way that there are 11 dimensions.
Okay.
Actually, they're talking about something that is beyond dimension.
I thought it's what you're talking about is kind of a thing like that I normally don't see the 3rd dimension. Only I see.
No, it's nothing. In a sense, it's nothing like that. When that which thinks it sees things is no more, then all there is wholeness. But that can't be described. It's absolutely beyond dimension. I can tell you that. It's not measurable. It's immeasurable.